Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Well, welcome back sooner than later. We are back with a special with Thique Talk podcast for a beautiful Mother's Day episode with some of our favorite queens. We decided to just give y'all a little bit of what we had to deal with for these last 30 plus years with some of our favorite people. Von.J, I hope you're excited for the ride we have today. I'm going to let you introduce your first guest, and I'm going to introduce my guest in good favor.
Hello, guys. It's your boy Von J back again. You know the vibes. But yes, I am going to introduce my mother, my twin,
What have
my
you done?
girl, the big DP, the first one. You know the vibes. But yes, this is my mom. I don't know. You need to call your name. This is my mom. Just call her Von J's mom.
Mama D.
She's here. And then we have TJ's mom here.
Yes, this is my lady, my queen. Both of them first names are with D, so I just thought I can't even say like Mama D because they're both Mama D's. But some of our favorite people. So I'm gonna ask you ladies, how do you feel today? This is new for us, so I know this is new for y'all.
Yes, it is.
Y'all see how she trying to be proper? Yes, it is.
She gets on my nerves so bad. Girl, turn it up.
It's
like that.
very new for me.
Oh, I must have a drink. I see how this is gonna go.
It's very new.
Yes, it is.
And I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous.
Look,
I'm
let me
nervous.
tell y'all something. TJ mom, child, you call her on that phone. Yes, this is. you call her at work. Girl, if you don't call, man.
Oh, she can definitely post it.
She put that proper voice on.
Yes. And quiet and silent.
She be talking to the microphone with that.
Miss Rail, I'm looking at you.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling
How many
good.
drinks in are you? Is this just 3?
Yes. Just feeling good. I'm behind. I need to catch up.
Well, catch up.
Swallow these drinks down. The girls said they don't have no nerves. The other girls got nerves.
Yes.
You know, here just chatting and talking for the last hour and some change. The other girls got nerves.
Yeah.
They, I told them we're just talking to a screen. Nobody's on here. Right
Literally.
now. They'll see it later. We're good.
Yes. So we are just going to ask some fun questions with our moms today. We're going to ask some questions that a lot of people would like to ask their moms in our community, just to give a raw and real answer. But we don't have to go into detail what we're drinking. But we always start our episodes, ladies, with a toast just to commemorate the moment and to say cheers to another episode, to another week, to another accomplishment. I was telling them just now, I'm like, baby, this ain't no little podcast. There are people that watch this weekly. There are people that support us. So where would we be without saying thank you to all of you who listen, share, follow, and subscribe. So to you as well and to your mother, whether they're on this side of earth or on the other side of heaven, we want to say cheers to those ladies and cheers to our ladies. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. And I'll drink to that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all can tell I'm a drinker because I just tapped it like I was.
Yeah, we both did that. Like, why are we tapping that wine glass?
Okay.
Yeah, my mom about to kick us out. That's strike one. But no, seriously, I just want to first ask a question that a lot of people are probably going to want to know, and I'll let you guys go. Miss Darrell, you can answer first, and then Mom, you can answer. What do you remember how you felt when you found out? Because we're both your first children. How did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant? Y'all were younger. Miss Darrell and then Mom, how did y'all feel?
I was a little nervous. I was, I had in my 20s, so it was different, But I was excited too, because
Because she had a boss like me.
Wait, so how far along were you when you found out you were pregnant, or did you know immediately?
with Vaughn, yes, I knew immediately.
All right. Well, was the first word damn or oh?
It was like, how would tell my mama and my
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I did.
Well, so when you
Very inexperienced, though.
oh okay. T, how you felt?
Scared.
You were scared.
Yes, I told somebody else. I wouldn't tell mom. I was scared. And that was
I just didn't think about my aunt, child. We was in what was we in, high school? No, she had just getting out of high school or something. And Charles, she used to act like she was so scared to tell somebody she was pregnant, child. I'm like, girl.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's just a thing of like,
But she's
yeah, she was grown. Like, she just still just didn't know. Like, her nerves was just terrible. We like, girl, people have babies all the time, but you know, I understand. Like,
I was scared.
you don't know how the reaction is going to be, so you play out stuff in your head,
Right.
and yeah, so definitely, yeah, I'm sure it's a lot.
What were y'all most nervous about being pregnant? Was it having the kid, or how am I going to take care of the kid, or do I want to take care of this kid with this man for the next 20 plus years? Like, what was the nervousness? Or just, I don't know if my parents are going to receive it well.
That's what mine was, the parents. I
Wow.
was nervous. Scared to tell them. She was like, why are you grown? I was scared. I was nervous.
I was the first grandbaby, so I could see that.
I was really nervous. The first one.
Mm.
I was the first one, but it came okay. That's how don't worry about anything. Don't. It's already done.
Donita.
You wouldn't tell me.
What was the most nervous thing about you for Ms. Durrell? Like, was it telling people, or was it just like, wow, I'm an adult with a kid?
Well, like you said, I was grown, but you know, it was just, I think it was my dad. He was a disciplinary, so I was a little nervous to tell him. My mom, I could talk to a little better, but my dad, it was like a little nervous with, you know, telling him.
Child, I really just got no disciplinary. I don't know why she said that. Man, he gonna talk some junk.
Yes.
But he ain't gonna say it. She probably would have told him. He probably be like, what? He probably got like my grandma back in the back.
Probably talking with mama.
Right.
She would have to tell me, but
Couples love a pillow chat.
When he can get lit on that Saturday, you gonna hear everything.
everything will come out, right?
Everything.
I am weak.
When I tell you, we used to be like when we was in high school. My cousin used to be over there. My cousin, my sister, we was all the same age. We be in the back talking in the back room. My grandma in the room, like kind of like your house. My grandma in the room on the side of the room, and our room's in the back. That man knew everything we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
It's like my dad.
Just like your man.
Daddy sitting in the recliner and listen to everything.
Listen to everything coming in. Like they do fix rice over in Louisiana.
See, all in the conversation, right? That's how my daddy did. Oh no, he'll say it back to mama later.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
They
wow.
talk, for sure.
Yes, he was saying to her.
Yeah, pillow chat is definitely a thing.
I was too. Tell it to mom.
Yeah, definitely. So I do have to ask this question, I guess, to also spearhead that moment is, how did y'all come up with our names? So, real names, I am Tronell, and that is Devontae. How the heck did y'all come up? Well, I kind of know where mine came from, but
I know where mine came from too.
where did yours come from, Mom?
Devontae Swing.
Who?
Swing.
Swing. That's what it is. Devontae Swing. The R&B. What is it?
Yeah.
Jodeci? Is it Jodeci?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. My name came from my dad.
Did you say I was named after daddy?
That's what my tick was telling me. I don't remember.
Child, he don't know that. He was 10 years old. He remember something. Talking about something.
He knows everything, and he tells me that. Wow. So I'm like, I don't recall that. So
Yeah, I was named after my dad, so that was pretty easy. And where that came from, I don't know where the name Tronell came from. Nobody has yet to tell me.
I wasn't telling me it came that. No, his dad name was Arthur.
Not the Eve.
His dad name was
His
Arthur.
middle name was
His
Tronell.
middle name was Tronell. No,
Yeah.
his first name was Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle name was Tronell. I said, I'm not naming my child Arthur.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness. You would have smacked me for doing that. Arthur.
I am weak. But nevertheless, that's just how we wanted to introduce the conversation. To start off our Mother's Day conversation, to really get into some things. So, of course, people want to know this question. And this is a question that's probably going to get us. I want to know y'all real answer. So, of course, you had boys. But at what age, or did y'all ever think that your boy would be gay? Be honest. That's the question, everybody. I'm telling people. People want to know because we live in such a time now where there's. I will be fair. We're not trans. We don't desire to be that. So, but respect to our sisters and brothers who are trans. So it's a different fight for them. But we are in a world where being gay is totally different than 20 years ago or 30 years ago. Like we don't have the stigmas. We don't have the the stereotypes anymore. But people still want to know, like, were y'all born like this, or when did you find out? That's the question most of my friends and people I meet, like, how long have you known you've been like this? But the question that a lot of people really want to know is, how long did your mom know? Because people say your parents gonna always know. Yeah. So I asked, did y'all ever have a hint or knew? Yes. Ms. D?
Yes, I had a hint, but you be in denial of some things,
Yeah.
Especially back in the day with with the way people would come at you, or it's just it was but
I did a pretty good job.
Right. Right. I will say we watched one of my friends has a podcast as well. He had both his parents on there actually, and I said it to Dad like two years ago because he asked his parents the same question. And his parents said the biggest reason why they were in denial was because of fear. Mm-hmm. They were scared for their child to they're like, we're gonna love you regardless, but what is the rest of the world gonna do to you or say to you?
Especially at the ages that they probably just saw in us, like. I don't understand what you're doing, and I also just know what the world sees of people like this. So I don't want to. I don't want to accept the reality of what it is. So as long as you're trying not to operate in that space, I'm not going to say it is. So until you tell me, I'm not going to accept the fact of what it is.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of times what it is. It's just trying to protect. But I've been this way since I was. look, kid. Like kindergarten,
yes, you can tell. You can tell.
I didn't like girls. Like I was like cool, yeah, like hey girl.
Right.
But I've never had an attraction for girls. Yeah, ever. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. Agreed. I think for me, I knew my family kind of knew all my life because there was always well, first of all, let me give a funny moment. Black people got to stop saying you're going to be a little preacher boy when you grow up. That means, baby, it's something going on. Now, granted, I will say I love God. I would never take that away. And I have my own relationship that I've grown with him, and I believe what I believe in certain things. But black folks, y'all love to hit that, oh, you gonna be a little choir boy, or you gonna be a little preacher. You gotta watch that. If y'all watching, you gotta watch that. But I knew because it was like my dad would fuss like your broken wrist. You need to fix that hand. Like, back in the day, I don't even do that no more, which is hilarious. I don't know why that was a thing back then. Or it's just small stuff like you knew that they knew. And I think people just operated out of fear. I will say kids nowadays are totally different. Mm-hmm. Like when I look at kids in like elementary school and middle school, they have to like boyfriends and girlfriends. I'm like, I would never have done that.
That's too much.
It's too much. I think it's too dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
I think because unless you're raising a child that knows and confident who they are, and depending on where they live, because I will say, when I got older, I was able to go to other states. People in New York and Chicago and LA and those big cities, this ain't new. Mm-hmm. I'm like, when I went to college, I'm like, wait, you've been doing what? Mm-hmm. Your mama know how long? I'm at A&T like, woo, everybody go. I could be myself. They like, oh, no, we did that. We ready to relax.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got a drinking ticket my first weekend there. Okay?
No, for sure.
So I was just curious to know that because that's a big question people ask, like, did you know and when you knew? But I'm glad to hear that y'all are honestly able to say like, yeah, but you are in denial. You are in a moment of like, no, it's interesting. I will say we are both blessed to have parents that are developed and y'all grew with us and, met our friends. And, I tell people all the time, I think it boils down to the person on the inside. And I will say my best friend, he is a tremendous person. Like Miss D, you did a really good job. The girl crazy. She crazy as hell.
And steal it.
But, I mean, Von.J is a hardworking person. He takes care of things. I mean, he shows up for everybody. So you still do a good job. And I want to say to parents who are maybe in this and don't know how to communicate with your child, I will say from a child that has been through that and had both parents, people always assume that gay men or gay women don't have no dad around. Like, they don't have no father figure. I had a grandfather that was very active. Hello. I had a father. I could cook on the grill. I could change my oil. I changed my headlights. None of that mattered.
Do all of those things. My granddad made sure that I knew how to do for myself as a man. At the end of the day, I don't have to call a tow truck if I need my tire changed. I can change my own tire. I know how to do all those things. Like I know how to operate in a man's space. I know how to
Yeah.
do a grip handshake when I shake somebody up. Like
Right.
you see my image, you might think that I don't know what I'm doing. But if you grab your hand, you're gonna
Yeah.
know that I know what I'm doing.
I mean, we see that every day because both of us are working in corporate America. And I think the biggest thing people have to understand if you're watching, like I was saying, if you're watching your parent, if you want to communicate with your child, make sure you're coming from a place of love and that you're coming from a place of openness. Because if you go to that child in too much fear, you're scared a kid. Because they're trying to figure it out. And I can tell you that it never was a choice. I used to be like, oh, why can't I just like girls? Why can't I be like this? Why can't I change? Going to church, I'm like, oh my God, they say I'm going to hell. I'm gonna burn up. I'm like, oh my God.
Growing up in the church, like that's what you know. Like,
Yeah.
this is the sin. This is
Yes.
that, and you just like, well, why the hell I look like this? Like,
Exactly.
Am I choosing to live in it? Yes. But this is not what I choose.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's just set up that way. How the hell? I have no idea. It's new to me, just like it's new to everybody else. It's just new to me.
Correct.
So I'm over here in a frenzy because I'm hearing what is wrong, and then I'm over here and I know this is what I actually like. So I don't know how to operate in both spaces. And I think that's a lot of times why even go further, like ones that grow up in the church, we go away from the church afterwards because we don't. Well, we grew up in learning a certain way of living, and then we start to live into our lifestyle when we get older, and it's like
You just branch off.
we branch off because it's like it's not abiding to what y'all told me is the way. And then once I started to discover it and I go, of course we go back. I'm child the way it should go. And they never run from it. But
I think for me, it just the difference was being a kid, hearing that, and you just wishing you would change. And then when I grew up, I worked for the church.
Yeah.
And you learn what really happens and who people really are. Y'all have no room to worry about what I do. It's a lot of foolishness in the church. It's a lot of liars. It's a lot of cheaters. It's a lot of foolishness. They're people.
They have titles, but they are people.
Yes.
And they operate in human.
Yes.
Human.
They are of the work. Okay?
And I remember like having this phase of I was reading like, where in the Bible does it say this is wrong? Because I wanted to know. You can look this up yourself. I promise you. There is no scripture in the Bible that speaks to homosexuality. The scripture that people refer is a scripture that says, no man shall lie with boy. So if there is a theological professor that teaches about this, they were talking about predatorism.
Yeah.
There is no man, we talked about this last week, that shall sleep with a boy. That is sick. But there is no scripture that says no man shall lie with man. Because the gag is there are scriptures that says thou shalt not eat shellfish. Thou shalt not wear mixed textiles. Thou shalt not. And half of these are really in the Old Scripture or parts of the New Testament, the Old Testament and the New Testament, where these were rules of the land, not of God. So King James himself was a king. And historically, we all know that he had many concubines and boyfriends. Check that out. Promise you research it. And he will make rules for the land, just like a president will make rules for the United States, like Donald Trump right now. Would you go back and say this is the land of God? No. That man on some bullshit. But that's just really what I've learned. And I kind of had to build, and what everybody should do, build your relationship with God yourself.
Yeah.
Don't follow other people, because if you do, you will never feel like you're fulfilling that. But I've learned and I've seen God work and say, I love you for who you are, and I'm going to keep looking out for you because we are all blessed that's sitting right here to be here. My mom, one of the biggest, scariest moments was like 2 years ago almost. My mom had some strokes, and I remember I told God, I'm like, whew, I don't know how right I am, but I need you to look out real quick because I'm 4 hours away. I need to take care of this lady and figure this out. And I remember God, I really remember a spirit of the God spirit saying, I always, my love for you never changed. I love you because of how much you do for other people and who you are to other people. So just to bring that full circle to those parents that may be unsure how to address the conversation. I've had parents come to me and be like, how should I do this? Just be yourself and come from a loving place. No, you're not going to get it right. And as a gay kid, I want you to understand that your parents don't have a manual for this. There's no book to say how to do this.
You are there first.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
So you have to give them grace as well on trying to understand. It's going to be a lot of wrongs. It's not going to always be right. They're not going to always say the right thing. It happens. It's okay. Just like we're learning, it's a lot that we have to learn about being gay. In the gay world, there is a lot to learn.
Ooh.
We still don't know everything. So I can only imagine for somebody that lives a straight lifestyle trying to understand their child as well as the community within which they are in. So it's like, it's a lot. I mean, I don't expect them to have, as long as I got my people that I know and they're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
You want to make
community.
You want to make sure you build your child up.
All that good stuff, but you will find your community. It will in our community as well, and it will release some of the pressure of having to have like, oh, my parents gotta know everything. It's like, no, it's fine. Like I can talk. I talk to TJ. TJ can talk all day, sitting from all day, and just talk about random stuff. Like I don't desire to have that because I have it within my group of friends and stuff like that. So it's like it comes with time.
Yeah. I will ask you this, moms. What has been your proudest moments of us? Like what has been the proudest moment? Like, that's my baby.
Your achievements.
Mm.
Your achievements. Your achievements have been very good over the years. You love to have fun, just like me. But you do what you do what you have to do to get the job done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And play is play, pleasure is pleasure, but business is business.
Yeah.
And you have learned to do that. And you learn and you just strive for the best. And that's me. So don't depend on nobody else, just depend on yourself.
Ain't that it?
When I say twins, them two act just alike, talk just alike, do everything just alike. But I tell you,
no, we don't.
Work hard. It's literally those two down to the T. Okay, now she thinks she young. She thinks she can hang with us, child.
Yes, I will go to the boots on ground.
Miss D.
Yeah, all of your accomplishments, and the more that you grow is to keep going, and it's like you never stop. So keep doing what you're doing.
That's right. And they cook good, y'all. They cook so good. I miss them when they move. Oh my gosh. Lord, I miss them so much. I was eating good meals every day. Every day, good meals. Damn it, meals and soup. The meals on wheels. The meals on wheels.
If my little brother hear that, he will come out that room so fast.
Yes, really took down the food.
The problem is, let me tell y'all something.
What is the problem?
I'm talking about for these people right here.
Okay.
I have taken a step back on trying to do everything. I cannot do everything.
Yeah.
Pastor said you have to sometimes, you can't continue to pour, and don't get nothing in return. So I have to slow down. It's okay for y'all to take the lead sometimes. Like, yeah, Mama, bring me devil eggs.
No, we need you to bring devil eggs.
Tell me the plans. Nita do try. I will give her that. She do a good job of trying to get the stuff together. But that is a tax. So my family is a lie. It's too many of us.
Yes.
So good, Bon. Everybody. So start slacking.
Start slacking, Vaughn.
I have been. You see, I was over here for Easter. Then you.
Yes, and them devil eggs was banging.
Yes, he was over here while I was on the grill and on the fish fry.
One on the grill, one on the fish fry, one on the devil egg. But you know what you're missing? I need another repeat of that cake.
It was banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
It was banana.
It was banana pudding.
Oh, you talking about the banana pudding that was here?
Yeah. And that was
Okay.
That boy.
No. Okay. The boy took the. Oh, I got a whole thing of that. I did. I put mine in a bowl, y'all, and I ate it by myself, to myself.
Wow.
And somebody had to share it with me. Oh,
It's so good. He just
No, I did not miss it.
Vaughn, this recipe.
Bomb.
you perfected it already.
I know what I'm talking about. The cheese.
Oh, the cherry bombs.
We call them
Cherry bombs.
Oh, they cherry bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, they are so
Yeah,
good.
Vaughn gives y'all dessert. I had a master dessert.
That's what I'm talking about.
You say dessert, that's Vaughn. You say cookout, call me.
Yes.
You say double eggs, call him. You say, oh, we want some pasta, call me.
And we know
You
some
can call me
cornbread.
too. I know how to make a good pasta. We just.
Let him go in.
I let him do
So,
his thing.
okay.
I can make a good pasta.
And look, come on. If you want a good cornbread,
And I make a good sweet potato cornbread too. I can get
Yeah.
we,
Yeah.
I need to try that. Sam,
Yeah.
just need it.
But no,
But now I
really
look,
can make
that banana pudding.
I think the difference in us, I feel like TJ is a newer cooker. Like
Right.
he's like finding his niches, and he found his niche with that pasta. That pasta is a 10 out of 10 every time.
Ooh, every time.
All of this, the pasta thing, the salmon, all
The
that.
salmon pasta.
Damn, like, but he's still trying to get the Thanksgiving.
The girl don't cook. I don't cook no macaroni and cheese. I don't do macaroni and cheese.
All that stuff already. I'm an old time cooker mixed with a little bit of
Yeah.
I be
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I be cooking for a long time.
Yeah, because I'm the type like people like, can you make the mac and cheese? No. I could bring something.
It's too much of an intricate meal.
Yes.
It's too hard. It's not.
But it's hard to please people.
But you have to get to please people. Yes. If you put some in there.
But
Let
Thanksgiving,
me tell y'all something. I hate when people bring noodles and cheese.
oh,
And they say they know how to make macaroni and cheese. Who told you how to make macaroni and cheese?
No.
I was look at it and I be like, I know I'm not eating that.
Yep, you can look at it. You can look at
I know I'm
macaroni
not
and cheese.
eating it.
Macaroni and cheese and potato salad. I can look at it.
yeah.
No, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say those are my two fearful things because even like Christmas last year, I cooked most of everything. I can do the turkey, I can do the ham, I can make a mean dressing. Thanks to my cousin. Shout out to you, Juan.
Shout out to Juan.
Yeah, I make a mean dressing. I can do your collard greens now. I did all of that, but that mac and cheese and that potato salad. I told my grandma, I said, "Hey, time to get up." But I'm not making that. Can't do it. Not doing it.
Because one thing to throw it all.
One thing. I made a bomb mac and cheese one time here, and I'm gonna tell you where I messed up. I stepped away from that stove, and I was making the roux. And
Oh, you
roux
burned
It was so good. I think you could taste that it was good.
The macaroni and cheese would have been.
It was scorched. Mm-hmm.
It was terrible.
That's what I said,
The
one
flavor
thing.
of it was so good.
Yeah.
Potato salad, the same.
Something to it. He's gonna put bacon on top of it and everything.
Yeah. Oh, it was gonna be popping. I had the bacon layered on the top. It was gonna give moment. But this is I'm gonna try one more time. So I want to give me a cast iron.
Yeah, it's not gonna
I want to give me a cast iron so I can do that pop in the other one.
Macaroni and cheese is not that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we cook. We not the best cleaners, but we do a couple of things. I want to ask y'all this. Yeah, so we definitely talk about cooking. We learn how to cook clean. We do a lot of things. In the words of Medea would say, cook clean and all everything. So you got right. There's Jack. But no, I got to ask y'all another question. I'm sure a lot of people want to know. Why y'all think we single? We've never been in relationships. Vaughn nor myself have never been in any relationship in our life. I've been on, I could probably say 5 dates in my life. How many have you been on?
I don't know. I mean, I only would count like 2.
2. So why do y'all think your sons are single? Be honest. Who going first? Who going first?
Be honest.
I guess like my first son, because I don't know, I really haven't been on dates like that myself, so I'm like a jinx shit like that.
I think
I know what it means.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead and say yours, yeah. Because we'll talk about because we have a thing where we kind of think
Both of you are off your expectations, y'all, what y'all want, what y'all looking for. Because me, just like him, I'm very picky. Yeah, you get one, they run real dry quick. That's it. That's it. I ain't calling back no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets
that's exactly what it is.
yes, it's picky. I'm telling you, it's picky. And I probably myself missed out on a whole lot of opportunities because
of that. Correct.
Yes.
And that's where the dilemma comes into place of trying to differentiate whether this is just something that really does not gonna go nowhere, or is my feelings real? Like, is me not wanting to even go no further, is that real, or should I be like, okay, let's just try this out, see what it gives?
Don't you need to go on a date to get to know somebody?
Yeah, I have been on a couple of dates. I mean.
and they be like this, look. They be like, how did they go? Boom. Look, how did they went? Boom.
Well, I mean,
I will say this. Okay, I got to tell the story. So I decided a couple of years ago, it was my birthday weekend, I was going to finally introduce my family to somebody that I was interested in. And I think it traumatized me. They met this person, and he's very handsome. He lives in D.C. Y'all know how I like him, a little thick, taller, very, just, y'all know how I like him, man. A little bit of an asshole, just a little bit, just enough. he meet the family. Okay, so he boosted himself up. I'm in the shower because I'm hungover. So I'm trying to get myself together. He coming there, baby, good. Listen, I'm like, fine. Trying to figure out. So I hear him, they just kick it up out there. He telling him about his skin regimen, body wash they need to use. And I'm like, okay, he working good. Telling people he don't eat no meat and all the other stuff. Y'all, we get to the brunch place. My family likes to joke. Both our families like to joke, actually. And I was just like, here we go. He eating meat at the brunch place. He doing everything that he said he was not doing. I'm like,
I was like,
I'm like, why would you sit there and lie? He won't even
and go right and eat them.
And we went straight.
We was so shocked.
Wow. And this man was in there eating daggone pork.
Not me.
The worst of the worst.
this was the first person I decided to introduce. The first person I said I was going to introduce my family. I'm like, and my family didn't know this either. So this is another reason why we're saying, because niggas ain't because what they did not know in the back end, first of all, that Sunday, they had a theme to where it was animal prints and white. He comes out with a Chicago Bulls jersey. Where do you have that on? Why? So I'm already giving you a pass on that. Then you come to us on you ain't got no money. So you're on my tab on my birthday, but I'm stupid at that time because I just got the Instagram celebrity and he looked good. And so when I say I think I'm a little traumatized from that and my tolerance is here. And then I have a beautiful mother. I have two aunts. I grew up around a lot of women that I heard what not to take. Now, meanwhile, they didn't know I was listening at some age. But I'm like, well, I know not to do that and not to take that. And so my tolerance level is like, low, because me and Vaughn talk about it all the time. Like, some stuff we just not doing. Like, I'm not putting up with nobody that you putting forth 20%, I'm putting forth 80. I gotta drag everything out of you, or you not showing those proportions, because even though we are still men, we are still trying to find love at some point. And no matter if you're a man or woman, it is always should be a partnership. Like, no matter what. So if we're not partners in this, what the hell are we doing? And that'd be my motto. That's just saying. But I had to tell a story to my mama and them. I just knew. I was like, oh, I'm going to introduce it to her.
That was trash.
Turn the pork up. You want a little piece or something?
It was one of the little pieces.
Yes.
It was like, you just tell them what you want. They bring out the box, like plate size, everything.
That piece
up.
what he wanted.
Yes.
And was tearing.
Yes. He said, bring you one of those.
I mean, because it was a buffet brunch.
She said, ain't that pork on that piece?
It was.
He just said he don't eat pork. Like, and lay it down. Oh, when I tell you that was the key.
Yeah.
That was the key for
Oh,
the rest of the
no,
night.
it was.
So I'm going to ask y'all this, too. This is fun. I'm going to play off of this a little bit. What do y'all think is your son's type?
Oh, I tried to learn.
Physically, emotionally, what kind of person do you think your son would like? Look at Miss Jarrell had to get a drink.
Oh, I know what it is.
She had to have a drink. Okay, Mom, you so confident. You go first.
Well, I know what Von's is.
Oh, do you?
Yes. Yes.
What do you think Vaughn is?
Vaughn is rough with a little rough. He like a little roughness. Oh, yeah, he like a little roughness.
Mr. Darrell said roughneck.
Take charge.
I am weak.
That's I hear him talk about it. But I try to learn both of y'all, listen to some of y'all other friends, So, I try to pick it up. But, my son, he would kind of change the subject. Them two would just let it all flow and tell me, But he tried to change the subject. So I'm like on the fence and know what he like. I'm on the fence a little bit. I don't know what he likes. Yeah, he would change the subject. When we be in here, we would be in here. They sit around. They voguing and everything. Yes, he voguing and we trying to do they talking about everything. I learned a lot of things, y'all. I can't say I learned a lot. I got to ask the questions. I got to ask the questions. Me and my friends was entertained, honey.
And I would be like,
and he wouldn't answer much.
Oh my God.
He would not. He was like, oh my God, he talking about most of my time. No, he would.
Y'all are talking too much.
Yes.
And then what?
nope.
Lucky would be around calling Keith a big
A big bottom.
What about that?
So, Mom, you know what the top is, right?
Yeah.
And you know what the bottom is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what the top and the bottom is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she don't.
What is the top? What is the bottom?
Don't have to say.
Yes. You can put it in the most simplest terms.
PG-13 terms.
Which one is the woman and which one is the man?
Bottom is the woman.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how you know that?
Uh-huh. She watches the African movies.
Oh, you watch that show? Lord.
Yes. Then they talk so much about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna quiz y'all. What is a side?
No, I ain't know nothing about the side. I know the first bottom, you know.
What you think a side is?
What the side is? What is the side?
Like mac and cheese.
Oh my God.
That is not what a side is.
Delicacy that you need.
That's new. It's very new.
Oh, you ain't go over that with me.
A side.
First bottom, first time.
A side is somebody that just likes to foreplay. Really. They don't like to get into the packing the peanut butter though.
Okay. Let's do like that. Okay.
They do everything but the packing the peanut butter.
I ain't never heard.
So what is that called? The side?
What?
That is packing the peanut butter.
You never heard nobody say that?
Never heard nobody.
Packing the peanut butter.
That is that's old country.
Oh my God. Packing the peanut butter.
So that's regular country folk.
Packing the peanut butter.
That is old country.
But no, Vaughn type is definitely. I'm gonna tell you this, Vaughn. Okay, here's the thing. Vaughn real type. I'm gonna tell you what Vaughn gonna get.
Class.
He won't get with a white man. I see my friend with a white man. Give him very much West Morgan. Very much. I can see him with a white man with some swag. Just saying. Now his type to have fun with and the kiki. Put a ski mask on one of these boys right here that's tall, light skin with some locks, and it's a wrap.
All right.
But that ain't who he really wants. Cause my friend is very sophisticated, ratchet. Okay. So you gotta have a 401k when you step to my friend. You gotta have a little moment.
Together with some right.
Yes, you gotta have a little ratchet with him.
Just a little tea.
Yeah, you need a little ratchet.
I can't believe you don't know my type. That's so funny.
I don't. You never talked about.
You really don't.
You really have not talked about it. You don't.
I don't think he have a physical type. I think he has some attribute, not like some
specific
personality traits that he goes after.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Like a people's person, you know. He gotta have somebody.
He gotta have somebody
Yes.
like that so that he can put the yams on the plate when it comes to Thanksgiving.
Starting off.
Sir, you want a little yam?
He's still trying to put yams on somebody.
Yes. So
and also, have to be a little bit of an a-hole.
yeah, I like my boo to be a little bit of an a-hole. Not to me, but to I don't know.
Personality-wise, I feel
like y'all can relate to that. Like y'all like a little bit. You want to push over,
Right.
you know?
Oh, that's definitely no.
You want somebody that got a little slick, a little bit of a slick mouth.
They gotta have.
Look at the rest of up.
Yeah. I can't handle pushover. That's not boring. That's not a test for him.
Especially
No.
like with this one, child. You let her push over you, child. It's a man.
Yes, you can. I can't handle pushover because it's easy. I'm a child.
Yeah, you do.
Be a child.
And that be my thing. So I'll ask y'all this to wrap that portion of the convo up. For the people that are watching that may be interested in one of us, what are some best things or what would make us a good boyfriend for somebody? Start with Vaughn.
We'll definitely be there for you, you know. So,
Why would you look at your mama like that, Vaughn?
Like, oh, that's it.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, because you're a good person, you know.
He is. I kind of feel like that sometimes I'll be talking about Vaughn. I'll be like, Vaughn is just, you gotta really be ready for Vaughn.
Right.
Because
I
he,
just feel like you don't know what you're gonna get with me. Like that's what people don't understand. Like I am a great person, but I am also like rowdy. Like I think I am honestly. I have a rowdy family, and even though they know how to polish it now, but they don't know how to polish it. They just know how to be quiet. There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference between knowing how to polish it and knowing how to just mask it. They can mask it. They go out and they just don't say anything because if they say something, it might go here. So they just be, little mousy mouse. That's why she up here sitting quiet because she don't know what she gonna say out mouth.
Right.
But that's what I have that in me. Like I grew up around that. I know that. That's what I know. But I went to college and was able to curate what I want to give on like my day to day when people see me and approach me. So I know how to I polished it.
Yeah.
But this is it. This is in me. It's embedded in me. I was this for 18 years, longer than longer than I've been. Not it. I've been it. So yeah, they don't know what they're gonna get from me. That's
Mom.
What was the question again?
What will make me a good partner for somebody?
Oh, you'll cook, clean, you
wash everything.
You work. If you can bring the yams, look.
Oh, they really tried this yams thing today, y'all.
You can bring the yams. No, person all around. But guess what? He gonna speak his mind because he just like me. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to get over, I'm gonna let you slide the first time. But guess what? The second time, I'm coming for you, and ain't gonna call you out on the first time and this time. So he just like that. So, but other than that, good. You ain't gotta worry about it. He gonna pay his share. He gonna do his share. Except like he said, they junk in rooms and stuff like that. I fussed with that for years. And the other one in the back, my other son.
Yeah.
Junkie. But they'll keep the front clean, the front part, the kitchen, living room. Oh, that's all clean.
Yeah, my mom always told me keep your kitchen, living room, and bathroom.
But look,
I always said,
enter
your living room, your kitchen, and your bathroom.
Yes, it.
Please.
Yeah.
Get out my room. Don't go in my closet. Don't go in my closet.
You need a sign, enter at your
When Nene say in the episode, matter of fact, don't go in my closet. Put that clip. Don't go in my closet.
Enter at your own risk if you go in the bedroom.
Now, Vaughn, both of our moms are technically single. They're not married at the moment. What do you think make your mom a good partner?
That's a good question. A good partner. I think that my mom is okay, so I think this is the thing. Okay. I think the mom has a soft side that people don't get to see because of the hard exterior that she tries to put up.
Oh.
And I think when she gets the right man that is treating and catering to the needs that she wants or that she has, she will get that to be able to let that guard down and actually be able to be soft and be, who she really wants to be in a relationship. So I think until she meets that person that literally can get through that hard shell, it's probably not.
It's the iceberg.
Yeah.
You're going to have to put in a little work, drill it, knock down the little doors a little bit. But after that, I feel like, the hard shell will fade and she will feel, because I feel like that's what most people
well, that would make y'all alike. I feel like that's what make y'all alike because I always tell people all the time, some people will meet us, depending on what type of person they'll be like, oh, you and Vaughn are, y'all, when I first met y'all, I thought y'all were mean or y'all were shady. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, in reality, we're really nice people. And Vaughn is really a kind person. But people will see us, because we're taller, we wear a lot of boots, we're going to get dressed. 6'4". Yeah, And so people just get, they get intimidated or they see Vaughn is a very hardworking, makes a very good living and stuff. And I think some people just assume that we're mean or we're stuck up. But then if you really get to know Vaughn, child, that's how I'm gonna give y'all this. Baby, that thing watch Ratchet TV on Sunday. He likes to cook. He got a nice little doodle. She crazy as hell though, but nice little doodle, little dog. But no, I feel like it's the same for you. Like Vaughn, when you finally get to know somebody, my hope is that my best friend will find somebody that is able to have the responsibility to handle him. And I want to say that because if they don't know that they're responsible for him, when he finally does open up to somebody, and if they mess it up, which Sunny Delight said, unleash the power of the sun. Because the bag go crazy.
Unleash.
But you got to have responsibility to know that you have somebody that really will care about you. Vaughn shows up for people too much sometimes. I fuss all the time. You do not have to be there for that. Say no. But he's going to show up for it. He's going to be there. He's going to participate. He's going to support you. He's going to be dead dog tired and make sure he's being a good friend to you. And that's what the basis of a friendship or a relationship is that part. So I say that you and your mama are just alike, actually. Because your mama be coming through when she needs to, too.
Dude.
Nah, Miss D, I mean, we go to camera because when we got out of town, I be like, Mom, pull that camera up. You washing the clothes. I be like, what?
Listen, TK, girl, why you just don't say you wash your clothes? Why did you just say it? Girl, I heard my sister get over there and try to get over there.
They be going to I was like, oh, no, I should be careful.
What if I had the camera? I said, what y'all do? She was sitting in the kitchen, look around like.
He see exactly what y'all do. Y'all put it. Y'all put
Yeah.
a piece of paper over the next time.
Yep.
It's up over the.
Oh, it's in the.
Yep, above the cabinet.
Oh, it's way up there.
Reach in the camera.
I'm weak. I will say what makes my mom a good partner is just like you and your mom are similar. I think me and my mom are similar in a lot of ways. Like my mama does a very good job at leading the house, and I think that's very important with a lot of heterosexual men. A lot of y'all are a lot dumber than you think. Okay, and I think a lot of y'all need somebody to guide you, and I saw that a lot to my father that rests his soul. He needs somebody to guide him, and my mama does a very good job of saying, "Look, we ain't gonna be broke. We ain't gonna be this. We're gonna be a partnership. You're not about to go out there and fool around. We're gonna take care of this house." Because and I feel like a lot of times that's what you need. You need somebody that's gonna be able to lead. I think that's one part. I think my mom also does a great job at saying, I'm not gonna get old until I'm old. And I think you need that in today's time to say, somebody that's gonna keep you going, let's go on a trip, let's do something fun. And don't necessarily girl, and I'm not saying my mom will be like, oh, we out till 5 a.m, but my mom will not have a good time when it's time to have a good time. I think that's another part. And then all of us at this bar come from a good family. And I don't think we talk about it enough, that we have a big jewel that a lot of people don't have. And I didn't realize that until I got older, that people don't have family. And we all here have family.
A lot of my friends don't have family.
Yeah, we all come from a good stock. You know, the old people say come from good stock. Where when we have family good together, we have families that welcome anybody. Sometimes they come back to bite us in the ass. Okay, stop welcoming everybody.
There you go about that thing.
Please don't make me pass out. But no, seriously, yeah, do have like
Yes.
you don't understand it until you go and see other people's dynamics.
Yes.
You're like, oh, wait,
Say,
you can't go home on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
these little things that you see or hear when you talk to other people about family dynamic, and you just like, dang, I really am blessed to have a family, even though we all crazy, but we have a good time together when we come together.
Very close.
To, it's very close knit. Like
very close.
You can't tell me nothing about it. Like, and you might know something that I don't know, but you still can't tell me nothing about it. What I know is what I know.
Yeah.
So
very close
it's
to family. That's I am blessed with that.
1,000%. And I also like the fact that I'm able to. I see so many similarities in my family and your family. It's that I can literally be with your family, even without TeeNell. I go over there, TeeNell there. We hanging out, we having a good time because y'all laugh and joke. Just like when I go home at my house, I'm laughing, joking with my grandma, everybody. We joking, laughing, kiki, and talking.
Joking.
Yeah.
That's just
it's the burger.
thing.
It's that burger. She always want to joke and tell a joke on her. Tell a joke on her.
Yeah.
No, my grandma gonna joke, okay?
Yes. Yo, no. I love when your mama get the snickering.
Oh, she mad. She can't change herself.
When your grandma get the snickering, I be weak. She be kid. I be like, she laughing.
It's the start of the joke.
Oh, she started up.
Started.
So
nice.
as we
always be like, Vaughn, somebody come and get Vontae and his grandma, because Lord Jesus, this is
when I see her over there with them shoulders be moving, I be like, she cutting up. Those shoulders moving, I be.
She is the boo.
Oh, so your grandma started. My grandma like to do it on the side.
She instigated.
She be like,
She instigated. Oh, she come instigated. But you did say that though. But you did say that. That's all you get in. Oh, you get in there.
I'll never forget one day Mia came over there and Mia hadn't been there in a while. She was like, it was JT. She was like, she forget where I live at.
Yes, she quick for that. Oh no, she just
That's the need the address to get over here.
When Mia came over here, when we was here on Easter, she did the same thing.
She don't be playing, okay?
Well, I'm glad we're talking about grandmothers, because I do want to ask this question. If you could tell your mom anything, whether it's a thank you or whether it's something you want to just tell them, what would that be for Mother's Day?
Thank you for raising me the way that you did, Mom. You have taught me a lot. You taught me the good, you taught me the bad, you taught me the to-dos and not to-dos. And one thing she said, don't let no man know everything that you have. And I have always lived by that till I close my eyes. I've always lived by it. No.
That's a good one, girl.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So that's my...
No,
She always told us that. Always told us that.
Now she do be telling me, she'll tell us a heartbeat. Don't tell everybody got that money.
Yep, don't tell everybody. Don't tell them. And my daddy would say,
get it. You don't have to tell them that you got the money. Just buy something for them. If you want to give them something, just give it to them.
Yeah.
You gotta tell them what you got.
No, Vaughn, put it in. Just how you do. Sneak and say it. Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell them.
What about you, Miss D?
Well, she means the world to me. She's she's just always been there, and we've been through some rough times, but she's always there, and she was my protector, and I protect her too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think grandmas are very important and moms are. I know, like we involved, we talk about our moms a lot, but we also talk about our grandmas a lot. And I just want to say to both our grandmas, Happy Mother's Day to you, because moms play a big part. But I just feel like grandparents don't get enough sometimes. Like they oversee a lot, and then to be honest, you guys had us when you were younger, so you kind of needed some help sometime. And then it's been times where I feel like I couldn't come to my mom about some stuff, but I can go talk about. Now my grandfather. His delivery was very blunt. So when people ask me where I get that from, it's my grandpa. Like, it's going to be the truth. And he going to love you.
No,
But it's rough. It's going to be rough. Yeah, but it's all love and truth. But my grandma going to be more like, hey, so what happened? Hey, my grandpa, I don't know what the hell you was thinking doing this, that, third. And I don't know the hell I'm like, it just, grandparents are just,
Yes. Grandparents are literally gems. Like the people don't, everybody don't get the chance to, grow up with their grandparents.
Yeah.
And, some of their grandparents are older, some of their grandparents, but to be able to grow up with their grandparents, for them to also assist in your upbringing, making sure that you're grounded and, you have some of the key morals, values, and all of the things to, go on and live life. I mean, a lot of things that I even live by, my grandparents kind of have taught me or have helped instill those things in me. So like I think loving them will be an understatement. I think that my grandma has literally played an intricate part in both of us, making sure that we're good, making sure that we're good so that she can be good, so that she can still enjoy her younger life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a key thing. Like, people don't understand that having a child young is really like, if you don't cut off your time outside, you will literally just become a parent.
Yeah.
Or you can have that village to be able to help you still be able to live your young adult years as well as help you raise your child. So I think that people don't understand the big
picture.
The big picture, yeah. So love my grandma. Big Sandra P. You know the vibes.
Yes, indeed. So we're coming to the close of our special, but I have one more deep question, and then we'll do some fun stuff as we wrap up. But my last question to our parents, or to our moms specifically, I know you've had the moment, but has there been a moment, or what was the moment where you knew that your son was going through something, but you could not help them?
Yes.
I want y'all to talk about that moment.
That moment was when your dad passed. I could talk about it a little bit, but I couldn't get you through it. You had to get through it yourself. You had to, I said sometimes I was a guy and you say, maybe you need to talk to somebody that is neutral, that doesn't know you. So, because you was stuck on this same thing about it, so you kept on saying the same thing. So what you needed to do was get past that. I mean, you say, yeah, but it took some time. And I think now, by talking to somebody, you passed that, and it was being sudden like that, sudden.
Yeah, I think that definitely is a big thing for him. And I think he's still working through it for sure.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely that. Definitely still working.
It's one of those things of you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and granted, because you just lost your dad not too long ago too, so you can kind of like, relate to him on that. But I think because of the relationship you have with his dad, it's hard for him to talk to you about his dad. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I was going to encourage him all the time to talk to somebody. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to talk to your mom.
A neutral person that does his own.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hard thing, and especially to be there when he took his last breath, like that's a lot.
It's the whole day and stuff.
That is a lot.
Yes,
I would not expect you to say that. Oh.
But that was the hardest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it's the hardest moment. Yeah.
Miss Durrell, when has been the hardest moment or moment you said you knew Vaughn was going through, but you could not? There's nothing you could say in that moment.
I'm gonna answer for you.
Oh, he gonna answer for you.
Yes, that's not fair,
I'm
Vaughn.
gonna tell you that this is the thing. I do a great job at masking if anything is wrong with me. Nobody knows anything's wrong with me. I'm always strong. I'm always bubbly. I'm always, like, if you call me, I'm gonna answer. Hey, what you doing? Like, sometimes I might be short, but you don't know what I'm being short. You might think I'm being busy. You might think I'm doing something, but it's never been. I don't think. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that there's been a time where I've shown really vulnerability to make it be like, damn, I'm sorry, I really needed to help him do something, or like, I just don't. I don't walk in vulnerability at all, personally.
Right.
Now, if you know me, you might know that something is wrong with me that you can't put your finger on, but I'm not really, the type of person that goes around and be like, you kind of tell. Like, I'm not. That's just not me. I'm always having a good time. I'm always, I don't think about it, but I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
When I get home on the other hand,
Right.
But I get through it, But do you have something that you can think of?
No, because you do mask it well, and
I just said maybe when I had my
Is that the Vontae Prime money there?
I had my penis removed.
oh
And you came up there to help take care of each child, and TJ was there.
Oh.
That's when he wasn't working at the pandemic.
Now that's when he was marking up my
It
count.
was a year before the pandemic.
You hear me, Mom?
Before the pandemic.
That's when he was marking up my count for that baby. I said,
Mr. Durrell, we did have a good time in Northern Virginia with that time, though. We was cooking, and Mr. Durrell said, I ain't like that food. I said,
I didn't like turkey.
oh, it was, yeah.
She ain't put no seasoning in that Alfredo. She know better.
my Lord.
I said, Vaughn, your mama.
She was just chomp it down. I think it's good. I'm like, that is not good.
Because Vaughn said, I said, Vaughn, be nice to your mama. I'm here helping you. I was like, Berta.
I did not like that.
I said she want to cook. Vaughn, so why you didn't make the pasta?
The difference is, like, I thought that the recovery after my surgery was going to be bad, but because of the new technology that they have, they went into little bitty holes.
Yeah, because you had your appendix removed, but
Really didn't need me then.
No.
well,
We got another song.
please count that all joy, because my mother had to shower me and bathe me when I had back surgery, and them folks at the hospital then shaved me.
To the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
They cut him from the top to the bottom. Now,
Yeah.
He said last year.
Then you got a little.
Yeah, for all of you watching, he's had his appendix removed, and I've had back surgery. I had back surgery in high school. I was junior to senior, and I had scoliosis, and I had correctional surgery for that. And this lady right here, baby, that's when I said, you know what, girl, you got to see me naked when I came in the world. You got to see me naked again, because I couldn't stand up.
What are you coming up for? I'm your mom. You bleed. Oh, let's go to the hospital.
Oh my God.
It started bleeding, I guess, from him moving. Oh my God.
Yeah, my scar's about this long.
I had to pull the bandages off, and he was hollering.
Because she was being a mom. Like, ooh, am I hurting you? Girl, rip that thing off like the hospital so we can get it over with.
I was scared.
Because you go to the hospital, they just rip it off.
Rip it off. By the time he was out,
Vaughn, here she go. You okay? Girl.
I was scared.
You probably had all the hair on your back.
Yes, they didn't shave me. Who does surgery and don't shave the area? I should have sued them.
Guys was shaved in the area, yeah. They do use to say shave hair. But that boy was a mess.
So, moms, as we're coming to the end of the episode, because this isn't special, we don't want to be too long.
Okay.
What's a message that you have for all of your kids for Mother's Day? Because you both have more kids. Miss Darrell, you have a total of 3. Mom, you have me and my little brother. So, what's a message you want to give to your kids for Mother's Day?
I love you all to death, to pieces. I would never replace y'all for nothing in the world. Love you. And I love Vaughn just like he mine. Yeah. I take him on in like they're my kids. I tell him the same thing. Love y'all to death. Yes, he really feels at home with y'all, and I thank y'all for that, for taking him in like that, because he really consider you his man. Yes, he do. They call him over sometime, and I don't be there.
Oh, rat.
Did you call Mom? Especially when playing cards. Did you call Mom? Mom, you call him up. Sure.
Please. Miss Darrell, what would you say to your children for Mother's Day?
That I love them, and, for them to keep striving to be the best that they can be. And, Joe. go to school.
How am we?
Oh, I did not ask this question because somebody told me to ask this question. Oh my God. Who is your celebrity crush?
Yeah. Oh.
Come on, give me a good one.
Dang, I don't think I got
When,
one.
when you see when you see somebody on TV, a man on TV, because I don't know, my mama remember. This is how I knew me and my mama was stepping in the right direction. We was watching something. And my mama said, "Oh, he fine, ain't he?" I said, "He is."
I'm gonna tell you guys, Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh, really?
Man, when the movie Sinners, I want to go see it because he's in it. So I'm like, we'll have to go see that. And he's like, because Creed, he was real upset.
Because you up in there drooling.
Yeah, you make
Right.
Well, Bob.
He's handsome.
Yes, he is. Look at Bob. Look at Bob. Bob like he ain't Michael Ealy.
Uh-huh.
You
I
heard?
don't know like he.
Oh, you don't like what
I did it.
Mom, who your son?
Oh.
You don't see them when they come across, you be like, ooh.
Oh.
That's a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know, and I'm really tipsy now, y'all.
Well, you know what? We not gonna press y'all too much, but as we always do, we want to end the episode on a good note. We want to end the episode with some closing remarks. So I'll let our moms go first. Closing remarks to just be whatever you want to say as we close this episode. And I want to say thank you guys for even doing this and stepping out on something new and just participating and all that good jazz. So any closing remarks, ladies?
Well, thank you all for inviting me on your show. I really had a good time. I was nervous at first, but then after y'all began to talk, I was fine.
She had a couple of these.
And yes, I had a couple of these. And I can't wait till we get off here because I can have a little hookah.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed myself, and I hope that you all invite us back again.
Yeah, so I want to tell y'all thanks for inviting me. And I would never thought I would be on y'all's show, but I do watch.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to the Thique Cats out there.
And y'all keep watching this show.
Yeah.
Keep watching. It gets better and better as the time goes by.
Well, Vonn.J.
We'll be at the New Orleans.
Oh.
We'll move up. Yes, maybe we will. All expense paid on them. Yeah, all
Girl, I'm
expense
not going.
We got to, Bob, we got to say to the Mardi Gras. Yeah, something different. Yeah.
We probably can do that as a birthday.
But yeah, for both of them. Yeah. Yes.
Birthday.
We'll let them help.
We might put
Stop ready.
New Orleans is a different beat.
Yeah, y'all can come with us in August.
New Orleans, Las Vegas is all right, but New Orleans.
Yeah, August, y'all can come to that.
Red dress down.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Not allowed, but they can take my sister though.
Time though.
Mardi Gras, I haven't been yet, so that'd be fun for all of us to go to Mardi Gras.
Good time.
Okay.
Well, Vonn.J.
Some other stuff. But yes, so thank y'all both for coming on our show. These are both my moms. Of course, my biological mom, and then my friend's mom, that is now my mom as well. But yes, thank y'all both for coming on the show, having a good time with us. Keeping, I know y'all was nervous. I'm always
nervous.
But yeah, we've had a great show. So I can't wait to see this.
Yes, I can't wait.
Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Y'all have a good day tomorrow.
Yes.
And as we are closing the show, I want to say thank you all again for watching, supporting, and subscribing and liking. And most of all, sharing with your friends and family. Mother's Day episode special. This is something new for us, so we're excited to bring another element. Don't forget, we have another episode that just got released with Lamont, the gay dating coach, and my boy Tony with Fellow of USA. And then coming up, we will be in Washington, D.C. for Black Pride. World Black Pride, let's be clear. We'll be together, Von's first Black Pride. I'm excited for that. And more to come this season and more great episodes. But to all of the mothers out there, thank you for not just being a person that gave birth, but a person that wanted to raise someone and understand who they are and continue to love them no matter what. Because without our mothers, where will we be? And to all of you who are grieving and commemorating a mother tomorrow, our hearts are truly with you because we are blessed to have our mothers still here. We are blessed to be sitting with our moms and our grandmothers. And to you, our hearts and our hugs and our love go to you. And if you don't do anything tomorrow, do something that she will want you to do. Celebrate in that own way, whether that's being home, go out, or take a walk, do anything fun. You know, Thique Talk Podcast, we support mental health and we support you doing what you got to do to make it work. So until next time, I want to say to all of y'all home and to our mothers, we have a saying here that I want y'all to remember. We want you to keep it real. Mm-hmm. We want you to keep it cute.
Yeah.
And we want you to keep it thick.
All right.
I'll see you next time. Thank you for following and watching Thique Talk Podcast.